Good evening, everyone. My name is Ranjan, and today I'll be presenting my project title, Orchestrating Time Series Insights and Agentic RAG Approach. This project focuses on improving financial time series analysis by using a specialized AI-driven framework. Let's begin with the agenda. Okay, coming to agenda, we have introduction, literature review, methodology, implementation and experimentation, results and interface, conclusion and future work. In introduction, there is the overview of the complete problem, literature review, existing research and models, methodology, the proposed agentic framework, and implementation and experimentation, how the framework was developed and tested. Results and interface is key findings and system demonstration. And finally, the conclusion and future work will summary of contributions and future of works. Let's go with the third slide. Okay, third slide is like problem statement. What is the problem what we are facing till now right now is like financial time series analysis is challenging due to complex pattern recognitions in financial time series, like for example financial data has non-linear relationships and changing market patterns. That's one problem. And the integration of external knowledge is external factors like news and expert opinions affect the market as well. Balance between interpretability and performance. In this, like most accurate models are hard to interpret, making them less useful for decision making. And lastly, the adaptive learning. In changing markets, evolve quickly, so the systems needs to adapt dynamically. That we don't have it. So in order to overcome all this, we are going with the challenges. What the challenges we are facing is like the complex pattern recognition and knowledge integration, interpretive versus performal trade-off. See, what we do is like complex pattern recognition, like multi-scale temporal patterns, non-linear relationship, market regime changes, that all go through. Financial data shows trends, seasonality, and sudden market shifts, making it difficult to model. To overcome that, and the second one is knowledge integration. Relevant information from external events or expert analysis need to be considered, which is not considered. And whereas interpretive versus performance trade-off, we must balance predictive accuracy with clear, human readable, and with an explanation so that they can accept that situation. That's what we are trying to do in our project. And the next slide, let's go with the literature review. In the literature review, as I mentioned in the slides, the components and KIS, that is knowledge integration system. So what I'm doing is like to address these challenges, we reviewed several advanced methods focusing on specialized agent architecture, dynamic knowledge retrieval, interpretal multi-scale analysis, and adaptive learning systems. Okay, so in this, what we do is like specialized agent architecture. The first one, what is like using multiple agents that handle the specific task. One task that can be handled by multiple agents, so that well, it will be easy to get all the patterns into one together and easy for everyone. And the secondly, it's dynamic knowledge retrieval, continuously searching for a relevant external data. It do always retrieve the knowledge, retrieve the data dynamically, so that it will be upgraded on time, so that it will be flexible for everyone. And the third one is interpretal multi-scale analysis, understanding trends across different time horizons as per the times how it was changing, that we're going to understand by interpretal multi-scale analysis. And the last one is adaptive learn system, keeping the model update as market dynamic changes. This will be done by adaptive learning systems. So let's go with the other slide. It's agent interaction system. How we gonna agent interact system? Our solution uses 5 specialized agents. As I'm showing in the picture, the specialized 5 specialized agents, they're like pattern recognition agent. What the pattern recognition agent do? Identifies repeating patterns and signals. That can be done by pattern recognition agent. And trend analysis agent is detects long and short-term market trends. As I told you, to overcome all this market analysis, we are going with a trend analysis agent, detects long and short-term market trends. Seasonality detection agent, some like spots repeating patterns like monthly sales cycles. So in order to overcome, we need to go ahead with the seasonally detecting all the patterns. And next one is volatility analysis agent. This one, it will measures price fluctuations and market stabilities. And the last one is forecasting agent, combines insights from all agents to generate accurate predictions. That will be done by this one. And coming to the slide 7, it is implementation details, how we are implemented. Our framework, you can see that our framework follows a structured process, and that I can show you like data source layers, collect real-time and historical data, where you can see time data source layer, it will collect real-time historical data. Pre-processing layer cleans and formats data, and the specialized sub agents, each agent process specific tasks, and retrieval mechanism searches for past patterns, and LLM processing, as you know, uses language models to clear explanation. We are going with LLM processing. And the last one is output generation, produces reports and forecasts. I'll show you the picture. Everything will be clear for you. And as in the picture, you also see the time series analysis, the input layer for the data feeds, what we are doing. And for the neural processing, we are going with, as I explained before, specialized agents, how they work with pattern recognition, trend analysis, seasonality, volatility, forecasting. This all predicting, it all predict. And then we go with the knowledge base, that is like historical pattern and market content. Altogether, we do go with this to get a perfect output which can give for further analysis. Let's see, this is the experimentation. Let me explain you. This is hybrid query rating system, agent architecture performance, and KAS efficiency, how they're gonna work. Over here, the components were tested, like combined rule based logic with AI for query handling, that is for hybrid query routing system. And agent architecture is like evaluated agents prediction accuracy, and knowledge integration efficiency checked how well external data was included in that, like that. And the system efficiency as well, I didn't add at that point. Over here it's like assess how quickly and effectively data was processed. So this was done in the experimentation. Let's go to the results and interface. Like as I told you before, how the results gonna work. Let's see. Our system produced promising results that you can see here, like technical analysis agent, where you can see implements tradition indicators, process historical price data, generating trading signals. This can be done. Used indicators like RSI, you can see all over here, RSI, MACD, and bowling bands for trading analysis signals. And the second one is like, as you can see, sentiment analysis agent, aggregated news from sources like Finways, Yahoo Finance, scoring market sentiment. We collect all the information from the multiple sources, and where we're going to give this sentimental analysis agent. We're going to add that as well. And coming to the 10th slide, where you can see, let me go back again. Okay, I can't go for that. No worries. In this, you can see uh, where you can see the conclusion and how the intelligent query routing, multi-agent collaboration, real-time knowledge, and natural language explanations. Like you can see over here, all the explanation, it was given very clearly in this. I will show you in the next slide as well. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, look at this. Over here, I have selected a company like Walmart to check the what is the price analysis and what is the volume over here from last 180 days. I have selected that for 180 days, and I just clicked on my analysis button. That's all. When I click on my analysis button, I can see that technical analysis summary, where you can see the prices target. Short term is for $110 to $115. Medium term is like $120 to $125. Long term is like $130 to $135. That all you can see, which is very particularly mentioned over here. And I'll show you in the next one also with a clear explanation. As I told you before also, the RSI, MACD, bowling patterns, Bollinger Bands, which already I told you regarding this. Uh, with this, the technical indicators, look at over here, the sources which we use for, you can see technical indicators like Bollinger Bands, sentiment analysis is like investor confidence. With this, we can give very clear explanation. As I told you, KIS checked how well external data was included, and how in a general language it's going to explain the stock is expected to be continue to move higher in near term with a potential target of 115 to 120. It was explained very clearly so that it is flexible to everyone, so that they can move forward. They can get very clear idea with all the patterns, like with the seasonality, with the what do you call um, with the previous prices, and how volatile it was changing. With all this work together, like with the multiple agents, we made it to work all together to get these results in a simple language with all the complete predictions. That's my project will work. And coming to the conclusion, as I told you in the conclusion, these are all the projects which we did. In conclusion, to summarize our agentic RAG frame achievement: intelligent query routing, successfully implemented hybrid routing combining rule-based classification and LLM processing. Second one, effective handling with company information, news, price-related queries. And the third one is dynamic response generation based on a query context, as I shown you before how well it was worked with the intelligent query routing. And the second one is, as I told you before also, what is the difference between the previous ones and our uh, project is like multi-agent architecture. Technical analysis agent providing real-time market indicators, sentimental analysis agent aggregating news and multiple sources, second one, and the LLM agent for natural language understanding and response generation. So all these three will work multi-agent architecture as a multi-agent architecture. And coming to the last one, as I told you, knowledge integration. FASS is based vector search for company information and real-time news aggregation from different sources, efficient data retrieval, and processing pipeline. See, as I told you before, one is like intelligent query routing, which is very successful of implementing hybrid, effectively handling of company and dynamic responses generation. These three parts we are covering with the intelligent query routing. And the second one, as I told you, multi-agent architecture, that is like technical analysis, sentimental analysis, LLM agent. It was very clearly explained how real-time market indicates and news, multiple sources from news, how it works, and the LLM agent, how it works. And KIS as well, I told you, real-time news aggregation from the different sources and major company information, and retrieval of processing pipeline. We are doing all together in one application, that is our RAG approach application. And the next future work, what are the future work we are planning? I'll as explained you before also. And we are looking for moving forward to the technical enhancements like implementing real-time FASS index updates for company information and support for cryptocurrency and forex markets, integrating advanced chat pattern recognition, developed automata trading signal generation, and data integration like expanding news sources including social media sentiment, add alternative data sources, implementing real-time market strategy streaming, and also including options and derivatives data, user experience, and add customizable technical indicator setting, implement user performance learning, develop mobile friendly interface, add portfolio tracking capabilities. These are all the future works we can do on it, this project. As I explained you before also, for any stock market analysis right now, what we have is like, it was not going with the pattern. Though it was going with the patterns, it was lacking with some information. It may go with one point, but whereas in our project is mainly focusing on some kind of things like which like we can take different information from all the news, different news sources what we have. And the second one, we go with the company information, and we go with the prices what we have, what are the seasonal changes. With all this multiply, with all the multiple agents, we work together and dynamically we take all the process together, and we generate a accurate, and we give a perfect analysis. We predict a perfect analysis of any of the company. Like as I given an example of Walmart, it was predicted like 110 to 115 it's gonna increase. As it was $90 right now, it's gonna increase 150 to 110 to $115. This is the major implementation of my project which I have explained. And I really thank you for everyone, and especially my professor Sangsu, who suggested me how well I need to go with my documentation and everything. I'm really thank you for that. And if you're going to use this application, it definitely helpful for you in future uh, for predicting your stock market. If you want to work in the stock market or something, you can use this application to get your information and all, and to predict yourself without any following any of the news or something. You can predict yourself with my application, because it's going to work how what are the news which we are getting. We in our application we have implemented last 50 years of data in that, so that it's going to take all the information, it will retrieve everything for you. I really thank you for the professor thanks you for giving me all the opportunity to express uh, my knowledge in my project and my documentation work. He was helped me a lot. I really thank you him a lot. And I request everyone to follow this application. I mean like my software, my project which I've been created. You can go ahead and you can use it. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Have a good day.